What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the final 24 hours of Future Stars Team 1 where we're going to see what EA give us today. We're also going to talk about today guys, EA admitting that there is something wrong with finesse shots. We'll get to that shortly, and of course we're going to take a look at probable leaks on Team 2. You can see on the screen there though, we are getting 5 new players at the very least. We know who they are. It is good to see that Noni Madueke... Wait... Oh no, that's going to be Smith, isn't it? That's Smith's card, not Madueke's. Yeah, Smith's getting 2 playstyle pluses with 94 dribbling. We have already seen these cards, unfortunately, but yeah, it's going to be a hopeful good week of packing lots of quality players. But we'll see what EA have given us for the final 24 hours today, if anything at all. I wouldn't be surprised, if I'm being perfectly honest, if it was a bit of a slow day. I wouldn't be surprised. Yesterday was a bit of a slow day. I feel like today could absolutely emulate that as well. Just based off the fact that there's not a lot that they can give and there is a lot to do, you know. Just looking at what I've got to do still. And I played Champs and Rivals this week for the first week ever, or the first week since October, which is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, looking at what I've got to do, I've still got to do Icon Premier League, Icon Swaps Prem, La Liga, Bundesliga, League One. I still haven't done any of the Icon Swaps tokens here, and there's only 2 weeks left on that now. I've still got to do all bar 2 of the World Tour Silver Superstar icons that we have access to, and I've still got to do Future Star Youth League and the Ultimate Gauntlet 10 to finish off some of these objectives as well. So it's not like there's nothing to do. There is a whole bunch here, which is why I feel like maybe we're getting a little bit less content over the last couple of days, because I think EA can probably just see, and they probably do just have the data there at headquarters saying, like, you know, they can see how many people have completed how many things. They can probably just gather and gauge the fact that people just haven't completed enough yet, so piling more on might be a negative for your casual user for sure. If you want to use the best players in FC26, there's only one sure way to get them. U7 Buy gives you some of the best prices around to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use my discount code NEP at checkout, you get an extra 8% off their prices. But that's not all. U7 Buy are giving away 5 million coins every day for free. Just follow the link below to find out more. However, with that, guys, we're still going to take a look at what we do have today, and I am hoping for a brand new evolution. I have finished everything when it comes to Evos, guys. I did it all. We're getting the Future Stars Youth Cup tomorrow at 6 p.m. That'll be for the next skin to do another youth player, which is going to be quite exciting. So do we get an evolution for today? My evolutions are here. Evolution. We get Technical Institute. Overall, max 86. Pace, max 89. Position centre-back, must not be a World Tour Silver Superstar. It gives Jockey to an 8th playstyle, 4 defending to 89, 6 passing, 4 dribbling, technical to an 8th playstyle. And is it a +1? It's a +2. Oof. Don't mind it, you know. I can put my Mosquera in there. He doesn't gain Jockey because he already has it. He does gain technical. But then he gains 2 defending, 6 passing, and 4 dribbling. I mean, yeah, other than his dribbling stat, that's a banging card all of a sudden, isn't it? He gains technical as well. I've already got... I kind of want passing playstyle on him. He's still got room for more playstyles, though. 2, 4, 6. They only have 7 then. That's not bad. I do want to take a look, though, at more of my... yeah, see, Yuri and Timber could be quite fun as well. Oh, no, he doesn't really gain much because I already have the stats on him. I want to take a look at some of my A-League players, guys. I've been working really hard on the A-League to get some of the players up. I think some of them are going to be too high pace. Nikovsky could go quite well. For a +2, he would gain Jockey that I don't care about, 4 defending, 6 passing, 4 dribbling. Believe it or not, guys, even though he's a centre-back, he's going to be a striker, which is why I've got him as a, like, I've got his alternate positions at cam and striker through other evolutions. He's got set up for a striker, you know, so I don't want to give him something that's going to make him more of a centre back there, so it won't be good for him. Let's take a look at my other centre backs from my A-League setup though. We've got Labib, who has 1 pace too many. That's a shame because he could really do with it. But I do have... Where is the other main man? There he is, James. He just squeezes in. And I tell you something, this is a banger for me. He gains jockey, which he's needed. He gains 4 defending, which he's needed. He gains 6 passing and 4 dribbling, which he's needed. Oh, damn. That is banging. Look at that for playstyles, guys. He'll have all 6 defensive playstyles with block plus. He'll have bruiser, quick step, and relentless. I'd need to get his defensive awareness and interceptions up, but his physical's then great. Defending's great. The passing and dribbling upgrade is great. That... I mean, you could do it twice anyway. I'm just going to pop that on him straight away because that makes so much sense for me. And I tell you what, guys, another decent Evo. I quite like these Evos. Yes, it's a +2 overall, but it's quite a decent Evo. Now, do we get something fun in SBCs for today? Do we get something fun? Do we get a new player today? We get Serie A Player of the Month for January. It's Demarco. He's got 2 playstyle pluses. 3-star, 4-star, left back and left mid. Reasonable stats, like he's hooligan, but reasonable stats. He's got finesse shot, low driven, dead ball, power shot, first touch, long ball plus and whip pass plus. That is an awful card. I just, like, here's what I want to know, right? Whoever built this SBC, what do you think this card will play like in game? Knowing what we know with the fact that playstyles are far more important than stats, right? First of all, he doesn't even have the greatest stats. They're not bad, but they don't accelerate anywhere. They're not exceptional anywhere. They are very good everywhere, right? He has left back and left mid. Now, as a left back, he has 0 defensive playstyles, and he doesn't have bruiser. So you cannot play him at left back. So then you look at him as a left mid. Okay, so he's a left mid, but he's left-footed with 3-star skill moves. So first of all, finesse shot is pointless on a left-footed left mid. Power shot is already just pointless. Dead ball is a really, like, you don't mind having it on 1 player for sure. Maybe this is that guy. First touch is decent for a left mid. 3-star, 4-star is terrible, but for a left mid to not have quick step, rapid, technical, trickster, incisive, pinged, or ticky, like, what are you expect? Like, who do you think will get this card and be like, God damn, this is going to be sick? The only thing that once again will make this card worthwhile is if his cost price is very small. Now, it's 3 squads. I mean this sincerely. On the market, he's got 2 playstyle pluses, so it might add a little bit of value. I reckon it'd be 30k if he was tradable. 3 gold squads is what this should be. It's an 83 with an inform. It's an 84 with an inform, and it's an 85 rated squad. Whoever is at EA HQ deciding the players and the prices for SBCs honestly just needs to play their game 1 time. I'm not saying you got to live on the game, man. Just play it 1 time and you will recognize, oh, that's a terribly priced SBC. Anyway, do we have anything new otherwise today? The answer is, well, we have new marquee matchups, Rare Mix Players Pack, and then Future Stars Challenge 3 for a Prime Gold Players Pack. Always good to do these. Do them with untradables as much as you can. As for icons, nothing. Foundations, no. Swaps, no. So it, like, and again, like, I will say this, right? It was expected to be another slow day of content. I expect better, though. I do just expect better. As we head on to Footbin, the evolution, very good. Very good. The fact that we're getting up to those 8 base play styles now is very good. Wait, what? Why are we downvoting this? The max overall 86 maybe could be a bit frustrating. Max pace 89 is very good. The fact that it gives good defending, good dribbling, good passing, and only 2 overall, and it gives jockey as an 8th playstyle, I think this one's good. I think this one. I thought it was good even before I had a player that it was like that was eligible to fit into it. I thought it was good already. I'm quite surprised that this is downvoted at a 9-to-1 ratio, because I thought that was good. Now, Future Stars Challenge 3, we can downvote them as much as we want, but it is decent value. Marquee matchups, I think people are just pissed off with the game, is decent. This, however, is a joke. This Demarco SBC, what would make this SBC worth it at this price? If he was 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, that would make sense. If he lost power shot, deadborn, low driven, and instead gained rapid, technical, and incisive pass, then I'd be looking at this going, yeah, do you know what? Fair enough, that's decent, especially with 2 playstyle pluses. But not only does he have 3-star, 4-star, not only does he have no defensive playstyles, not only does he have terrible play styles in the first place for a winger or a left mid, he also has 2 of the possible worst playstyle pluses in general. Whip pass plus is so pointless because crossing in this game is so pointless in this moment anyway, and long ball pass plus is actually quite decent, but more specific to central base players rather than wide players with the way the meta is in the game right now. And so they've just butchered this card completely. And I don't understand why. My perspective, my personal opinion is, if they made this card to a point where everyone was like, oh my God, I've got to try him in a team, who cares? Who cares? Everyone already has the same players, man. I say this all the time. We see the same core group of about 30 players in every single game, in every single game mode. If all of a sudden we've now got 31, that's good news. If I start seeing Demarco every 5th game because he's really good value SBC, that's good news. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. We should embrace allowing people to have multiple cards, multiple options, and multiple squads, not be pricing them out of tragic cards. Like, it's so silly. It's so silly. Anyway, other than that, new players. Just 5 hours ago. Wow, well, that shows how tuned in I am, guys. He came out 5 hours ago. I've only just seen him now for the first time. That's crazy. Let's take a look, though, at 2 things in particular. The first thing in particular that I want to showcase is the tweet from EA Sports, because I think it's important. We spoke a little bit yesterday about the finesse shots. EA said, we're looking into finesse shots becoming unexpectedly slow at times following this week's title update. This behavior is not intentional and will provide an update on our investigation in the coming days. Now, whilst I agree with our good friend Nate here, dub communication on this and attention on this issue, absolutely agreed, right? What this leaves as questions is, do you know all those times where they do a patch and they tell us what they change, but it feels like they've changed many more things and they're just like, didn't do that. But you're like, man, I can feel it. Something's changed. Like, you've got the same team, the same tactics, and you're the same person, yet something's changed. For me personally, it was really noticeable last year. EA did a patch last year, and then out of nowhere, shots in the box felt delayed. Every time I tried to hit a first time shot or something in the power or every time I powered up a shot, it didn't feel much. It was like 1/10 of a second, but it was enough to completely throw me off my muscle memory and how I got involved in this game and how I played this game. It completely shook me up. Yet I read back through the patch notes 3-4 times. There was no talk about the fact that they had adjusted, the length of time it takes to complete a shot or an action in the box. So I'm thinking, am I going crazy? Is this me? Is it, sometimes people swear blind that EA do like soft patches or whatever, and they just like, or what is it? It's like the shadow patch where it's like something's way too good or way too bad, and without telling anyone, they just do something. And people genuinely believe that happens, and I didn't, because there's no incentive for EA to change something and not tell people. They've changed things that people have hated before and told them, so there's no incentive for them to change something and not tell people. What I find most interesting with this admission, though, is that they did the title update that had nothing to do with finesse shots or gameplay, and it has bugged finesse shots. Which means how many of those things that we did actually feel that they claim they didn't change were changed unintentionally, but because they weren't so blindly obvious and able to be replicated on a proof system, they're just thinking that we're just being like gaslit into thinking that we're the problem. Like, it is really good. Like I say, I agree with Nate. Like, this is really good communication from EA on this one. But I think this opens up a whole host of more questions of like, well, what else gets screwed up when you just do a random patch? And more importantly, how does this happen? When you're changing something that has nothing to do with finesse shots, how do you break finesse shots? How? I'm really curious. With that, guys, here's some more, well, I was going to say some more leaks, but not really. Neymar and all Brazilian league players could be back in FC Ultimate Team. Botafogo and Bahia have partnered with EA Sports FC Mobile. Players are set to feature in a promo called Ginga, only a matter of time before they return on console. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice to have Neymar back in the game, man? So here is Mayulu's official SBC card, guys. That looks like a very good card, by the way. Incisive and Tech Plus. 90 passing, 92 dribbling, 88 pace and shooting with decent defending and physical. Now compare that. I know he'll be way more expensive, but now compare that to Demarco. Crazy, right? Crazy. Best SBC of FC26 is expiring in 2 days. That is at Sophia Wilson. And yes, she is fantastic. Okay, never mind. What else have we got going on? What else have we got going on? Yeah, there's not a lot else, guys. And I think there's not a lot else because I think there's not a lot going on in the game. You know, we've seen the Future Stars already. This is Future Stars Team 2 cards. We've gone through these already, but we're getting Mokio, Sanger, Gerhardt, Nico Paz, McGlynn, Jacinto, Pepe. Pepe's been a Future Stars for like 4 years, hasn't he? Krupi, Odeber, Ariel, Tiernan, Chan Uzun, Beaver Jones, Calafiori. God, look at that card. Fermin, Smith, 2 Arsenal players in there. God, I love that. Leonard Carl, Hausen, Hazard, Abili, Shevchenko, Bale and Pele. So not too bad there, guys. But for today, that is just going to be the end of the video. Hopefully tomorrow will bring us a bit more value, guys. But thank you as always very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.